let's talk about a Western neighbor. You were High Commissioner of India to Pakistan, and you were asked to leave. Where do we stand now? If you look at Prime Minister Narendra Modi, he's very clear about it. And, he said, "Arey, unko chhod dijiye." India doesn't seem to want to engage with Pakistan at present. There's civil strife. There is economic deprivation there. They seem to be in a very, very precarious situation right now.
They are. In fact, Pakistan is certainly going through a meltdown of sorts. And it's a very precarious situation. You could have the kind of street revolution that you've seen in Sri Lanka and in Bangladesh.
But in favor of who?
Exactly. That is the point. Whether it will be anti-regime, but is it going to be anti-Islamabad or anti-Rawalpindi? That is the question.
And Rawalpindi is, of course, the army.
Yeah, that worries the army. So what Pakistan is going through is a polycrisis, which has got economic elements. It's a huge economic crisis, a security crisis because of multiple revolutions going on, or insurgencies in Balochistan and Khyber Pakhtunkhwa and parts of Pakistan. And it's a political crisis as well. What to do with Imran Khan? They don't know how to contain this problem called Imran Khan, which is normally former PMs just go away, but they need to deal with it. So I think the lack of internal coherence in Pakistan makes India want to just ignore the problem. In my view, we should be engaging with the problem on a twin track. One, be tough on terrorism, and two, be ready to engage at least with the army in either overtly or covertly. The problem right now for India is that we thought that after elections in Pakistan, elections in India, there would be an opportunity for some kind of rapprochement. But from 2 hours before Modi was sworn in the latest term, there were multiple attacks in Jammu.
Right.
And there have been a series of attacks. Clearly someone in Pakistan, perhaps the army, is sending a message to the civilians that now we don't want to do this rapprochement. It's a problem for Pakistan to solve.
That's pretty much been the history of how Pakistan kind of reacts to India.
Well, that has been, but we must be aware of the nuances and the changes. The civilians wanted to get into a friendly relationship. There was even an army chief who wanted to have a better relationship with India, the General Bajwa. But for whatever reason, it may be short term, Pakistan feels now is not the time. We in India should be ready to...
And they're heavily leveraged to China anyway.
They are leveraged to China, but they are also dependent on the US. Because the US, they want to balance US and China because the US unlocks the IMF program for them, which is they are dependent on for their survival. And they are hoping that the US will use them to balance China. So they are completely dependent on China as well. But they need both these godfathers to sort of survive in the world.
Hey everyone, thanks so much for watching this clip. As you know, we are taking a deep dive into some complex issues and decoding them for you. So don't forget to check out more content on our channel. And also, we'd love to hear back from you with your comments and your suggestions. So let's explore together.